What's up, guys? It's me, the 6-year, going on 7-year cryptocurrency veteran, back to help you guide yourself through the market. Let's settle in, get excited, because I'm calling the bottom. I called it yesterday, I'm calling it again today. I found even more evidence that the bottom is in and you missed it. And that's okay, because you're not supposed to catch the bottom anyway. You're supposed to DCA, okay? That's a lot of rhyming. So let's get set up here. Enjoy the band. Oh, yeah. What's up, chat? Yeah, I'm gonna change the title to More Evidence. All right, let's get this copy. What up, Will? What up, Nathan? Hexy Quinn. Beached Whale. I'm telling y'all, man, I see Beach Well says it's cap. It's not cap. Stay woke. Stay woke.
Sensational.
All right, stay woke out here. When the clues are there, I would much rather be getting long-term bullish here than be like everyone else, you know, screaming that it's down. I mean, that it's going down, everything's gonna get worse and worse. And it's a lot easier to do that when you just pay attention. So we're gonna pull up the Glassnode site, we're gonna look at some stats. We got a good one for you, so strap in.
Pause.
Light up, light up, light up. And that was quick. What's up, guys? I just want you to know where you heard it here, where you heard it first at. You heard it here first. Now, I'm not saying chase the market here at all. But I am saying shut up with all that bear shit, because you might look silly in a few weeks. What's up, guys? You turned it on too soon. What we got in here? Joe Kenda, Seek 5555, Cord, Juice Man, Cryptomance, The Cryptomaniac, DB Cooper, Lance, Hexkin Papa. Nathan says, I have been adding for the last few weeks. That's good. I mean, I have to, but I should have did more than what I was doing. Tiger, Money Jam, regardless, it's much better risk reward now than before. That's true. What up, level 3? Robert Zufall, Justin, Jared, Hex Pest. We'll talk about Hex too, for sure. We gotta watch that Richard Hart interview. I haven't seen it yet. Bottom is not in as... Nah, it's in, bro. What up, Mud Hog? What's up, Payak? David P, number of things. Andre 369. Let's get into it right after this. I didn't sip my coffee, man. That 4 minutes was too fast. We're not gonna listen to the whole song. Just gonna let everybody trickle in, because sometimes you say stuff too fast, people come in, you get this message. What did you say? What was the evidence? What was the evidence? Activate the cloak, yes. Damn. What's up, Taylor? Did you know he called the BTC top on the day? Who, me? I don't think I called it on the day. I don't think anybody called it on the day, actually. What's up to Weiss? Matteo. Welcome in. Guys, if you find a like button, well, you already have your like buttons. Just put them, bring them up front. If you're new, if you find a like button, don't be shy. All right, I think we're about ready to jump into it. The evidence. PLSD, we'll talk about that. There's actually a lot to talk about today. All right, let's jump into it. Bitcoin looking very good. Now, when you hear me saying the bottom is in, it doesn't mean that I think we're just gonna rip. I mean, we could, but it doesn't mean I think that we're gonna continue to just go up and up and up. I mean, this little point right here. This little point. We could come all the way back down to here, and the bottom was still right here. So this is what I mean by the bottom. Now we're having a good push here. Looks like a swing high. I just rather be bullish, Wouldn't you rather be bullish than bearish in this market? And it's going up. So we got a swing high here, not a crazy swing high, but it is a swing high. So continuing the uptrend, because we got plenty higher lows here. Yep, all higher lows, higher highs. The next level is this right here, but it looks like we're stalling out. So let's see if we hold this. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this up. We have to come all the way back down to this. And even if we broke this, we have this one right here. This is Bitcoin, granddad. We got this support right here, and then we got this one here. So it's building a good bit of support as it moves up. Let's look at Coin Paprika. Let's see. Everything is in the green. It's looking good. 2% see for the week. Oh no, I don't want to see that. Jeez. Oh, this. Sorry. Wow, Bitcoin Gold and Ethereum Classic continuing to push. That is very interesting. The two, well, Bitcoin Gold isn't the original. Bitcoin Gold is, I can't remember what that thing is. Bitcoin Gold. I think they changed their mining or something like that. What kind of mining do they use? Yeah, to mine Bitcoin Gold with GPU. Yeah, so you can mine with a gaming. I mean, that's interesting because that means that Ethereum miners could move over to Bitcoin Gold and mine it. So that's interesting. And that's why we're seeing Ethereum Classic go up. But I heard someone say something that was like, yeah, that's true. I can't really remember what it was. I'll probably think of it though. People are speculating that Ethereum miners are going to move over to Ethereum Classic since they won't have anything else to mine. But there's some reason, I can't remember what it was. Maybe it'll come to me. The graph, you know, the graph, that's one that should have been well, it's still only at 12 cents. You know, I kind of feel like the graph is one that, you know, you might want to buy. I'm feeling kind of, I always felt like this was going to be big. New website. Of course, I bought mine kind of high, but that just means I care. What's up, chat? Green Day Power, appreciate the 5. I'm gonna read it in a second. Hold up. Let me see if they yeah, they got a lot of nerd stuff going on. So the graph is looking good. Clayton, don't know why I don't have any pancake swap. I'll take it. You know, I even say some of this stuff might be a last chance to get out. I'm not saying that for pancake swap because I have some, but pancake swap is huge. So it just makes me think about coins that if they go up a lot again, I'll probably use just because I'm not really paying attention. Qtum. Man, we got a lot of pretty decent runners today. Axie, I don't have any Axie. Let's see what this chart looks like. I mean, we gotta go to the real charts, man. You know, that's nice to see. Oh, I haven't even given the reason why. The chart, let's look at it. Hold on. That's the thing about live streaming, man. You gotta remember what your topic is. It's not as easy as doing the video first and then coming up with the topic. I would say that's the hardest part about live streaming. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm not gonna chase. Yeah, man, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna chase it though. I mean, but even if you're chasing it here at 18, this is why I think the market is gonna run, because people are gonna come. Some people are gonna come to that conclusion. Is, well, at least I'm not buying it at 150, 160. You know, I'm buying it at 18. Could roll over to 12. You know, but if I think the bottom is in, I mean, I might as well go ahead and buy some. So, oh man, it's not hard to buy altcoins anymore. I mean, it's not easy. Data, and then we kind of get kind of lame. Matic. All right, let's look at some of this data here. So I would say this is probably the first little bit of data that I started to look at and started to say, you know what? I think we're close. We're coming to a bottom here. I would be pretty foolish to, I mean, maybe ignore this blue line, the stock to flow, but the timing, don't ignore that, because that has been spot on. And you know, it might not tell you how high it's going to go, but it tells you when to get in and when to get out. Okay. So it's green right now. I keep it simple. We keep it simple over here. We ain't gonna make it complicated. We're just gonna bookmark these websites. Don't lose them. And then the second bit of evidence was this right here. This net unrealized profit loss. Now, I did not see this happen. I remember waiting to see it. Can you see it? Yeah. This has already went red. And every time this has ever went red, it signaled pretty much a bottom. So here. I mean, it did not work. So, you know, I think I'm pretty safe calling this a bottom, you know. Let's look at some more of these. CVDD. Sounds like what's up, chat? Oh yeah, Green Day Power, my bad. You're the man. Nice call, sir. Will you do interviews with newer Heskins once they have a certain number of subs? You, Big Pat, Wells, and Meta are who I want to interview. Interviews? I interview you. You know, I'm not really a big fan of interviews. Like, yeah. Appreciate the 5 though. Yeah, I'll check it. If you come up on my radar, you know, you'll come up on my radar. Let's see who we got in here. PLSD makes me smile. T-Drop. I don't know, but I think the more airdrop is close for, you know, my community. That's about as good as it's gonna get. And I mean, you guys are my community, so it's like, if you're in here, there's a high chance you're gonna get some. So you guys don't have anything to worry about. Outsiders, maybe a bit of disappointment, but you can always buy some more. We'll see. Interview with Richard is good. Thanks for reminding me, Coin Collector. What up, Graph? PulseChain, Poppy.
Pause.
What up, Pacey? With the 24K, yesterday feels like it might go back to 28. You know, I still say that I think we're gonna get these prices again, though. Like, that's because I think the bottom is in, which I think that is here, and this is the bottom, right? I think that this bottom is in. So even though we're at these prices, and if we pump to 28, I still think we'll see these numbers again, right? I mean, it might not even happen till way out here, you know, break this and then everybody gets bearish again. It's like, no, the halving's coming by then, you know? It's like, we're running out of time, you know? Look at the halving. I need to make a bookmark for that. It's called halving. Oh, I do. Got you. You know, we're past halfway there. I mean, this is stuff that a child can see. You know what I'm saying? A child can see this. An adult will make it complicated. It's as simple as the cycle for me. I've seen it happen twice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, well, actually this time, numbers are saying we got different world economic, I'm not gonna do that. I seen COVID and the bull market still came. So if it gets worse than that, we all dead. So this isn't gonna matter anyway. Graph will be a heater. All right, say no more. Nipple my shit. Yeah, I like that one. We need to give that one its own bookmark. CVDD. This sounds so funny. This one's pretty bullish too. I mean, how much closer do you want to get to the yellow line? Cumulative value days destroyed. You know. Address with zero balance, with non-zero balance. I mean, I don't really care about these addresses, but they're going up though. Look at that. That's very interesting. Bitcoin leaving exchanges. Hold on. Yep. Bitcoin leaving exchanges. That's bullish. Exchange deposits. Yeah, I'm rarely bullish. You know what I'm saying? If you've been here, you know I'm the most bearish person in crypto. I'm always bearish because it mostly goes down. It's only a couple times when it's like going crazy. When it's going crazy, you get bearish. When GPTC at par. Oh yeah, let's check on. Let's see if we got that one. You know, I can never find that one actually. I mean, look at that. Entity adjusted dormancy. Wow, this has never been below. This is, should I be scared? Is this scary? I don't know. It's never happened before. Entity adjusted, oh, you can't see. Entity adjusted dormancy flow is below this blue box, which who knows what that means. Let's see. Entity adjusted dormancy flow is the ratio of the current market capitalization and the annualized dormancy value measured in USD. Entity adjusted dormancy flow can be used to time market lows and assess whether the bull market remains in relatively normal conditions. It helps confirm whether Bitcoin is in a bullish or bearish primary trend. You know, it looks like this is broken. Unless this is just very oversold. I mean, that's like all it could really mean. Purpose ETF. A little bit of an uptick. Just like today, actually. An uptick since the bottom. It's interesting. Active addresses. Now this is just Bitcoin, but you know, I'm gonna go with the thought that Bitcoin pushes the crypto market until it's not number one. You know, until it's not number one, the most known, most popular, I'm gonna go with that narrative. Active addresses, who cares? Minor revenue, nothing to see there. Difficulty, I mean, it was just at all-time highs at the low. Reserve risk. You know, I don't know. This one doesn't say too much, but it's in my favorites for some reason. You know, like what? It's at the bottom of the thing, man. Unless somebody just faking these charts. Okay, this one isn't. So that's the first. This is the first one that makes me say, "Oh, damn, maybe it is going a little bit lower." Ethereum, yeah. You know, Ethereum isn't. Their stats aren't as clean as Bitcoin's. All right, let's talk about X. Of course, right? I mean, I'm not saying I won't do a stream with them. I'm not saying I won't do a stream with them. I'm saying interview. And what I've learned is it doesn't work. Like you try and you do an interview with me and it's going to change your channel. No, you get a couple more views and then you're back to your old self. So if you don't need me, is basically what I'm saying. You shouldn't even need me. What up, Nebs junk? Narcissists are not good at conversation for some reason. What's up, Mess7? Trap coin. Bitcoin going 30K. High chance. I mean, I'm not gonna say high chance, but there's a chance. And, you know, I wouldn't, you know, be too bearish right now. I mean, I'm talking about new lows bearish. I'm not saying we won't roll over back under 20. I'm not saying that. But come on. Become a bull, man. It feels good. I'm getting excited. Woo! Crypto! What up, Greg G? Do you pay for Glassnode? Yes, I do. All right, let's talk about Hex right after this. Leave your comments and concerns. Leave some altcoins, some new gems. If you have any new gems that you came across yesterday, be sure to drop them in the chat, because you know we like those new, that new the most. So if you got something that's gonna do what Lido did and Velo did, dude, drop it in chat again. hold on. Can you do that again? Hey, Astro, can you do that again? Is he here? Yep. What up, Astro? Can you do that again, bro? I'll buy this one for real. To be honest, I've been so busy with more, man. I get off of here and do some work. Well, more work. More work. Man, that name is so epic. You talk about a cult with a purpose? Oh man, more. More. Like, you can't go wrong with that. All right, let's talk about Hex, baby.
Pause.
What? Did I watch the Kitco interview? No, I'm about to watch it in a second, actually. Let him finish his solo. And we're gonna come back after he finishes his solo. How you dip into it. Give it up for Barry on the synth. All right, let's talk about Hex. Where's the chart at? Hex, USDC. What the hell? I'm about to say, here you go. All right, well, it's looking good again, damn. I expected to see Hex dipping today, but it closed green. And it's doing what the market's doing. It's going up. I mean, you don't really want to bet against that. I want to see what happens when the market pulls back. What does it do? Does it pull back with it? Up a little bit of a dip versus Bitcoin. Got the bullish cross. So Bitcoin's showing some more dominance.
Pause.
Versus ETH, getting smacked. You know, let's just not look at those. Let's just stay in USDC la la land. Simple. You know, I don't want to be feeling like, damn, Bitcoin winning today. I want to feel like, you know, it's winning. So it's looking good. Stalling out a little bit. I guess we would say at this resistance right here. But it's got a lot of support. It's got the 13 as support, and it's got this right here as support. We can delete this. And we'll say, yeah, it's coming to some resistance here. Look at that. A little bit of a break. It's coming to some resistance. Everybody stay calm. You know, we'll see how it does. I mean, I wouldn't, I don't know. It could just pump straight through this shit and go straight to 5.5. That'd be cool. Yeah, what's up, chat? Malcolm Hex, what up? Metro Boomin wants some more. All right, let's watch that interview. I doubt crypto will go on a bull independent of the macro being in a full recession. See, that's what everybody thinks though. You're saying the same thing everybody's saying. We've been in it this whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's been bad for a long time. Y'all just coming to that conclusion? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're just now coming to the conclusion of that shit, man. The gas price has been up, food been going up, all that stuff been happening for like the past damn near year. You know, the worst, the scariest was around the UK stuff. You know, I'm not getting more scared, I'm getting less scared. It's just me. WAZX on Ethereum is an August gem. Big marketing budget being released in August. Oh man, we gotta look at it. Somebody in the chat said something. You know, that's the thing I like about my chat. They're not just straight up shilling coins nonstop. It's like every now and then you get somebody say, "Oh, check out this coin right here." So you kind of want to check it out. You don't want to be ignoring my chat. Let's see. eForce, is it new? No, it's not new. So. I jinxed it. I'm sorry, guys. I jinxed it. There might be something though. BNB. I don't believe you. I'm talking to the website. Yeah. That bad. Global 600K. Nah, man. Them more numbers. Come on now. Come on now, guys. You that old and you only got that? Come on, man. All right. Let's watch that Kitco. Portal on Republic, gonna be a foundation of the BTC DeFi wave. Portal on Republic. Is there a chain called Republic? All right, let's look at the interview. Then we'll get back to this. We'll get back to the panning for gold. Let's find boom, YouTube, Kitco. All right, 60K views, nice. This is part 1. Now, does he do this part 1, part 2 stuff with everybody? Oh, this is motherfucking, what's the name?
I was looking for a way to make some extra money. I saw this
my
video of a
bad.
guy talking about how much money he made on.
Does he do this with everyone? Just part 1, part 2? This one though, like this kind of seems kind of extra to do part 1 today and part 2 tomorrow. Like, does he do that for everybody? And we could check. Just bought some Hex. That's what's up. Don't be surprised if it goes down though. It pulls back. If it goes under 4 cents, I'll buy some more Hex. Yeah. Well, whenever it dips. If it dips from here, it'll be up to under 4 cents. Altcoin. 1 year till PulseChain. T-drop. What's that? All right. Let's check it out.
Second quarter GDP came out in the U.S. today at
You
negative
gained some weight, bro. That's fine, though.
0.9%. This would mark a recession, as this is the second consecutive quarter that we've had negative GDP. And the technical definition of a recession is 2 consecutive quarters of GDP.
I gotta put my headphones on. So I can't hear. Got too much bass in my system. Lifelex. Corsair. All right.
Decline. Now the question is, how will cryptos perform?
Can y'all hear that? I'm turning my headphones dead. Man, that's the one thing about these, man. They sure die fast. Can I run like this?
During a recession. Yeah. We're here to discuss this topic and many other topics with Richard Hart, founder of Hex. And we have a lot of questions from the crypto community. I polled Twitter before this interview and I received more than 300 questions. So thank you for submitting them. I can't ask all of them, of course, but I'll try to.
Let's go check his Twitter. Must not be it. What's his name? David Lynn. It's a pretty common name. Let's see. David. There you go. Okay, 2. Richard Hart. All right. Man, he gets pretty good engagement. Okay, let's see. Zuby got 900, 178, 100, 300. There you go. Hold up, where did it go? Oh, here you go. Yeah. Yeah, man. And that's just coming on tomorrow. 500. I mean, this should have got more. They should have saved that energy for this. Yeah. All right. But overall, the channel gets good engagement. It's not just like the last one where he come on and they get all the views that, like, they don't, he gives them all the views they ever got. Everything else gets like 10 views.
And this
or
would
100
mark a
views.
recession, as this is the second consecutive quarter that we've had negative GDP. And the technical down 70% from the top. But where can we go from here? Is Bitcoin now at the bottom? Well, Richard has been very vocal and critical about Bitcoin, calling it a piece of trash, garbage assets. What exactly does that mean, Richard? Welcome back
hey,
to
I
the
was
show.
gonna wear that. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do a joke. I was gonna wear that shirt today. Damn, I forgot.
I would like to say for the record that on the last appearance here, I said that Bitcoin was going down to 10K. So far, it's only dropped 75%, 10% shy of my 85% target. The price was 65K at that top. Now the price has been down to 17,600.
You must have went back in. Okay, let's revisit that call, and then we'll talk about the future. Now, you must have back then. We spoke exactly a year ago. Actually, I think it was last summer we had you on the show, and you were you were calling for Bitcoin to fall by 80%. I remember that, and we'll play a clip of what you said exactly. And you said that it would go down to 10K.
Let's see.
Because you've said that in previous cycles, Bitcoin usually performs poorly after
it wasn't.
it
was a tweet.
So you've actually correctly called the top. You've actually said that right before I went to the top. So Bitcoin kept climbing a little bit after you made that call.
Anytime we get one of these big run-ups, which by the way is usually following by a crash, which I think we are due for the rest of the crash. We're already down half. I think we'll go down another 75% to an 85% total drop.
August 4th.
I think Bitcoin will tap $10,000 from
yeah.
its high of 65,000 because that's what it normally does. It drops 85%.
But eventually it did come down. You must have saw
6%. It made a 6% higher high Jewish candle that was bought on leverage.
I want to see when August 4th was. See when August 4th. Of course, when August. That's stupid. Oh, that was right here. That was around this area. So he was talking about this. I mean, yeah, you kind of got like, I feel the same way. Like, okay, it ran up a little bit higher, but look where it's at now. That was when it was 41.
So instead of what happened was the market participants didn't want to do the normal blow off top with the 85% dump. They believed in the super cycle. And so with leverage, Michael Saylor took on leverage, Three Arrows Capital took on leverage. All these lending companies like Celsius, they also took on leverage. People don't realize it, but loans are leverage. You're doing stuff with money that you don't really have, right? Like you're just delaying the sell. And once the price drops low enough, you have to get liquidated.
Like that's how, that's how I can say I learned from him is he makes things obviously true. Like it's like obviously leverage, that's a loan. It's money you don't have.
So when you encumber your assets, that's the virtual sell. And when you get liquidated, that's the real sell. And so they bought a double top. It's the first time in Bitcoin's history it's ever done a double top. And now Michael Saylor's at a loss. Michael Saylor, the guy who everyone gave their money to, the opposite of why Bitcoin was invented, they gave their money to Michael Saylor, who maybe can buy Bitcoin with it, maybe not. It's really up to him. It's not like the Bitcoin Investment Trust where they have to buy Bitcoin with it. He can do whatever he wants with the money, I think. Check the docs. It's not a trust company. And by the way, his coin went down 90%. His MicroStrategy Inc. went down 90%.
His coin.
Coinbase's stock went down 90%. Hex, after a 95% dip, is still up 250,000% from January 5th of 2020.
Yes.
we're gonna touch on all that. In just a bit.
Let's go
those
back
guys
to
have
the
to get
Hex for
liquidated.
sure.
Those guys have to get liquidated. The
Pump
double
it.
top that they bought delayed, so we could have already dipped down to 10K and been going back up, but instead they bought a fake new high. They got everyone that's a breakout trader wrecked when they bought this slightly higher high of 6% from 65 to 69, and then it went down to 17,600. And now Three Arrows Capital is liquidated. He's got more followers than me. He's bankrupt. This guy, Raul Paul, who was irresponsibly long Ethereum, his words, the largest trade of his life.
Yeah, leave your thoughts
all
in
his
chat.
options he bought expired worthless. I told him, ladies, liquors, and leverage is how you get wrecked. That's how smart people go broke. Ladies, liquor, and leverage. Michael Saylor took on leverage. He's down, I believe, 30% on his Bitcoin stack. The government of El Salvador is down. ARK Invest, down. Everybody's wrecked but me. I called the top on the day.
Well, hold up. We're not even 5 minutes into the interview. You've already made a list of enemies now. This is like a
Hey guys,
hit
the
list
chart
you're
doesn't
making.
lie, right? Like winners and losers.
Oh shit! So that's like for me, like that's pretty normal for Richard Hart, but he's actually getting bent up about that shit. He's like actually getting bent out of shape. Like, oh damn, you calling out people that I'm cool with, that I've been praising.
I called the top on the day.
Look,
Oh, hold up. We're not even 5 minutes into the interview. You've already made a list of enemies now. This is like a
Hey guys,
hit
the
list
chart
you're
doesn't
making.
lie, right? Like
look,
winners
he
and
looks
losers, they're
he looks hella uncomfortable, yo.
bankrupt.
Off of that.
Well,
Celsius is bankrupt. Three Arrows Capital's bankrupt.
Yeah.
Sailor lost money. El Salvador lost money. Richard Hart doing great. Loving
Okay.
life.
Well, that's great that you're loving life, but a lot
See,
of
he don't care about him flexing. It's about the people he was calling out, yo. So it's not about him flexing. That's crazy deep because I don't. That shit don't really even. I'm used to it.
people in crypto, a lot of people in cryptos aren't loving life right now because of exactly the market action. So let me just go back to the market action. You must
Say it, I
have seen
tried to save
some
them.
market forces or macro forces that would push.
You know what I'm
Bitcoin
saying? The
and
narrative, man. This shit, 38 minutes.
cryptos down eventually, right? I mean, or
Sure.
were you
Oh,
basing your
do-
analysis
do you think
purely
it's
on
sustainable?
technicals?
No, both. I'm a technical analyst and a fundamental analyst.
Okay.
I've been in this
X,
market
man,
since
okay,
2011.
damn, 23 minutes.
My price calls are amazing. I make very, very few of them, and it's a lot easier to get it right when you're not getting chopped up by just noise. So, zoom out, longer time frame stuff. When hasn't Bitcoin done an 85% drop? It always does. It always has.
Yeah, man. Just
Why
keep
would
on
it
going
stop?
with what it's doing. Just go with that. And
Everyone
then when it
thinks
does
this
something
time's
different,
Nope, this time's not different.
then
Well,
Institutional money's here. Yeah, they all got wrecked. As a matter of fact, ARK Invest that bought Coinbase at 250 just dumped most of their holdings at 50 today or last night. So
Sensational.
damn. I mean, here's the thing. What I'm saying is that true? I don't know if that's even true. Cause is he just making it up? But he looks like he knows that shit for a fact.
that lady got wrecked. Like I'm surrounded by wrecked fools everywhere that have more followers than me. It just drives me crazy. What's going on?
okay. All right. We're gonna.
I mean, yeah, like damn. That would feel kind of weird. Like, damn, I'm the one winning, and these guys are out here actually being wrong.
We're going to talk about.
Look at this nigga, yo, he's so nervous.
Okay, Richard. So Bitcoin's down about 70, 75.
Fuck, shit, damn. You're right. You got a good point.
5%. Hex is also down a lot, though. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
sure.
that. But first, okay, so like I said in the beginning, this is the second quarter GDP came out today. We're technically in a recession. Bitcoin, no crypto has experienced a recession before because Bitcoin was invented after the last Great Recession. Let's not count 2020. That was, technically just a blip. Didn't last very long. So how is Bitcoin going to perform now?
Blip.
That is
That was the scariest time. I think our people that are alive have ever experienced COVID. I remember thinking, this is it right here. When I saw them videos of them motherfuckers falling out in damn China.
it's going to experience its
What?
first full recession.
Bitcoin is directly correlated with the stock market.
I'm sitting there thinking, I'm about to just fall over. And then, I snapped out of it after a few days, few weeks. But that shit was
Stock market
scary.
is inversely correlated with interest rates. As interest rates rise, stocks go down. As stocks go down, Bitcoin goes down. When Bitcoin goes down, most other cryptocurrencies go down as well. The first time Bitcoin dropped from 65K to 17.5, Hex went up.
Let me look at chat real quick. Let me catch you. I don't want to get too far behind. Let me see. Yeah, he's not making. He's just saying what happened. No, you did, Richard. The top was 69K. You called 65K. I mean, I'm with you a little bit, because if you're gonna make it seem so precise, then be precise. Don't be saying I called the top on the day. Like, no, you didn't. you didn't do that. That's the only problem I have with that. But I mean, he was pretty damn close. Then Richard get wrecked by leverage. I think so. But he learned from it. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that's why he created Hex. He was broke. Maybe, man. Trey called the top two. Yeah, I mean, I didn't call it on the day. I'm not gonna sit here but I should have, right? I should be saying I call the top on the day. I got the video and that shit from, like, you know what I'm saying? Days after. I should say I called the top on the week. When did I make that video? I made that video, like, it had to been like a week after the top, after 61. It was at 61. The Rook is broke. I don't know. I think the Rook is our resident troll. He's a member. Appreciate it. Hey, members, be on the lookout. I'm going to do hold on, back that up. Could be doing an airdrop stream for members. Like, I'll turn the members on the chat on and do an airdrop. But we'll see. I'm not sure when. We're saying 2 more weeks. Play up analysis. Never felt that once. It got scary for me, man. What up, crypto profiter? The money started printing more. That was the whole reason why Bitcoin went up, is inflation. So it's like, you trying to scare me with the thing that's always pumped it, is the money supply, the inflation. This part 1 or 2. Heskins should retweet the part 2 more than the part 1. That'd be crazy. Cause then you'll make the part 1 more popular. So I'm like, well, it's part 1. I don't think he got broke, man. I like to think that he honestly saw a problem and solved it. I think he created something that he wished he would have had with Bitcoin, because he wasn't able to hold on to his Bitcoin. You know? It's kind of like, you know, a legless man creating, you know, robotic legs, you know, for other people. It's a good guy, you know? That's just what I'm going to imagine. All right, let's catch
30x. The second time Bitcoin dropped, Hex went down with it. Now, I think that's because we have some other cyclical things that were going on, and it's just kind of bad timing that they aligned. Because we're, you know, you can't do a 30x when something else drops in price half. That's a 60x better performance unless you're decorrelated. Right. But, you know, now it appears correlated. So it's like, as long as they're raising interest rates, stocks will go down, consumer spending will go down, especially luxury goods. I called the Rolex. I've got $10 million of watches. This is $1 million Rolex Daytona Rainbow. You know, I called the top on the day. So this was $1 million watch. Still is $1 million watch, but if you really bargain hunt it, you can get this for $850 right now. There's one for sale for $850. So, you know, here's the thing that people.
So your watch went down in value, right? If somebody's selling it for 800, well, it hasn't sold yet. But if that watch sells, then his watch went down in value, but it didn't go down as much as Bitcoin.
If the investment that you have drops
Or anything.
20%, but all the stuff that you want to buy drops 20%.
Yeah,
you broke
exactly.
even.
It lost. Yeah.
If the investment that you had went up 20%, but all the stuff you want to buy went up 20%, you broke even. And so it really matters is the ratio of what you're holding versus the stuff that you want to buy. And so when I see figures come out of the government, a funny quote is that figures don't lie, but liars figure. I don't believe their statistics. I don't think inflation is as low as they've been saying it is. And I don't really care about this, GDP growth or not growth. It's too weird and too wide. And how does that affect me? I care about Ferrari prices, Rolex prices. I don't know what a gallon of milk costs. I'm too rich to care anymore. But I care about what luxury goods cost. And I care about what crypto costs.
I don't really care about what milk. What's crazy is the prices where I'm at haven't even went up that crazy. I think I actually live in heaven. I can't even front. Like, it's some weird shit. Like, the egg price is the same. Eggs like $3. The good milk like $7. I'm not seeing anything crazy here. Gas, I think gas is down. I ain't really pay attention to that one. I don't do much driving. Yeah, I don't notice it either.
People talk about
only
stocks.
People that's struggling, which is, I get it, man. People that's struggling are struggling, but those are the only people that that stuff is really affecting.
Went up like 16 or 17% today.
All you gotta do is just cut back a little bit. Stop eating so damn much.
In a week. Why would anyone care about stocks when you've got the gains available in cryptocurrency, the best performing asset class that's ever existed, that can put you truly in charge of your money with no middlemen, no counterparty risk? Now, a lot of people don't use it that way. They give their keys to someone else, so I beg them not to. So, whenever people ask me about like, oh, should I mortgage or rent? I'm like, who cares? Crypto, rent, crypto. Like,
big baller top caller.
Because the bottom will be found. Eventually they will, after they've raised rates for long enough, eventually they'll start printing money again. And when they do, all the risk on assets are going to shoot right up, and crypto is going to shoot up the hardest. And by the way, as far as drops go, people screw this up all the time in crypto, and it drives me wild. They hide. Remember how I said figures don't lie, but liars figure? Here's this misleading garbage that I see from the media and the idiots in the cryptocurrency space constantly. They talk about the drops, okay? Bitcoin dropped 75, Ethereum dropped 85, Hex dropped 95. Cool, great. To any new person, that sounds like a terrible investment. But wait a second, how much are they up? Well, I don't know. When I was mining Bitcoin, they were 50 cents. When I bought Bitcoin, it was $30. Well, now they're $22,000. But what about that 85% drop? Well, you see, let's take a 90% drop. A 90% drop only cancels out a 10x. So if you go up 10x and drop 90%, you're back where you started. Well, Hex went up 10,000x. And so if it drops 90%, it only cancels out 10x. It did a 10,000x. Bitcoin did a 690,000x. Ethereum did a 14,000x. Like, actually, I think Bitcoin did a 69,000x. It only went up 690 million %. So it went from, let's say, a penny to 69,000.
Yeah, come on, let's get some. Let's get some.
69,000 times.
Let's get some more smoke.
Anyway,
let's get that fire.
On when you
Let's get that fire going. Say something crazy.
When you bought it, right? I mean, last year we were talking, and if you had bought it in Hex at exactly when we talked last year, you would be down.
Yeah, but that's what crypto does. I'm the guy that popularizes the 85 and 95% dips because they're on the chart. Sure. Volatility is the price you pay for the best performing.
Talk about the dips, yo. Nobody can complain.
Asset in history. If you have a very, very short time horizon, you can get wrecked in any speculative instrument. I mean, what? Amazon's down.
He
20,
tried to
30,
come at him
40,
though,
50.
but Hex is down from when you came on the stream though, right? Like, he tried to get him.
Yeah.
Is Amazon a scam? Amazon went down 95% in the year 2000. Is it a scam? No. Like, volatility is a function of the humans. The price volatility is not something you can program away. It's humans thinking something's worth more, and then they think it's worth less. It has nothing to do with the actual product. It has nothing to do with the coin. It's a function of human psychology.
Yeah, man, Hex about to go. As long as he's talking like that, as long as he's defending that shit, I'm like, okay, get your shields, get your Spartan
is going up,
swords.
the price goes down, they want to sell the bottom.
Going back to your previous statement,
Shit's
why would
going
anyone
up.
care about stocks? Well, you were musing. It wasn't a statement. You were
Fair leader.
questioning why people would care about stocks. Well, we have had a history of some certain sectors in the stock market performing very well during a recession. For example, during 2008, discount stores did very well. Dollar Tree was up 80%, 60% on the year.
Dollar
Walmart
Tree
was
was
up
up
20%. You're just looking at the
That's funny.
here. And so
Didn't Walmart just get killed? Like, didn't Walmart stock just take a huge dip? Like
Down
yesterday?
from 50.
Well, everything's down, but I mean, during a recession, I mean, this was during the 2008 recession. Some stocks did well. So, do you think then that maybe cryptos can outperform stock? Let me just ask you this: can cryptos outperform the stock market in this recession?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, they can. You just have to get the right one.
Like, what the fuck?
That's the
Stocks
trick
don't
with
really
crypto.
move that crazy. What? He said Walmart, what did he say? Dollar Tree went up 80%? Bro, its coins up that much this week, bro. What are you talking about? Ethereum Classic is up like, what, for the week? I mean, I really want to know. ETC. 62. 192 for the month. Like, that was a very, like, come on, bro. Do you even do crypto? Do you crypto, bro? What?
Is if you bought Bitcoin is now roughly the same price that it was 5 years ago. So you could have bought Bitcoin for $20,000 in 2017 at the end, which is basically 2018. Or you could buy it for 22K today, or a week ago, you could have bought it for 20K. So you waited 5 years for the same price. Same with gold. Gold's the same. Gold's cheaper now than it was 10 years ago. So with gold, you got wrecked. With Bitcoin, you got wrecked if you bought the previous tops on either of those things. But, if you look at a longer time horizon, you can't. Why would you care about an 85% dip and not look at it as an opportunity when these things go up thousands, hundreds, tens of X? So, like, yes, Bitcoin has dropped 85% 3 or 4 or 5 times, but it went up 690 million%.
Right.
And so people always leave
You're
out
really
how
tired of
even
being
Dogecoin,
right. Like,
Dogecoin
guys.
is bad technology. It's just a meme. It was literally invented as a joke in an afternoon, literally. And you're still up massively compared to Bitcoin. Even after it dropped 85%. You're like, but people are too stupid to zoom out and go back and look at the history.
We've got some questions, so like I said, we'll switch up the format a little bit. I'm going to interject my questions with the audience questions. So this one came in from David Fetter. He asked, what is your forecast for the next year on the macroeconomic landscape? So like I said, recession, is this going to be a severe recession, Richard, or is this going to be a mild
Shout out to
one?
David.
Are we going to recover very quickly like in 2020?
I don't know. Those things I don't know.
Fair enough.
And I'm not sure those things are knowable. I think as far as prices go, they will eventually stop raising rates. When they do that, it's going to let all the risk on assets start going up. Crypto will go up the most.
Okay.
As long as you have a 30% discount on Grayscale Bitcoin, which holds 3% of all the Bitcoin, you are not going to get a bull market. And right now, the Grayscale discount is like 32 or 33%. So you can give Grayscale money for fake Bitcoin, that they really hold it. They really have it.
What do you mean
proven.
fake Bitcoin?
Well, it's encapsulated. You can't redeem it. So if Grayscale is a trust company
So
that
you
holds
don't
3%
get,
of all
you
the
don't
Bitcoin,
know that? I guess he's just being a journalist. I guess he's asking questions for the sake of just asking them.
redeem it. So
you gotta, if you at least know what it is, you gotta know how it works a little bit.
Grayscale is a trust company that holds 3% of all the Bitcoin. They've got like I don't remember how many coins, but it's 3% of the total stack. Maybe it's like 270,000 coins or something. And they've got a trust company that holds them, and they charge like 2% override fee a year. So they make like $600 million
that's,
a year net just sitting on everyone else's Bitcoin, which is a pretty good deal for them.
I don't really want to hear about Bitcoin.
Let's talk about the. All right, that's a great recap of
This nigga,
Let's talk about
all right,
Hex now.
This nigga that turned 70 years old. Richard been talking for like 30 minutes, 30 years.
So,
All
like
right,
you mentioned,
Jesus
it's down
Christ.
about 80-90%. It peaked around last September, and it more or less followed the market. Now, you had said on my show last year, you said that Hex is decorrelated because the majority, it's decorrelated from the rest of cryptos, you said, because the majority of its liquidity is tied to the dollar, not tied to a cryptocurrency.
Hex is decorrelated from Ethereum and Bitcoin because the majority of its liquidity is tied to the dollar, not tied to a cryptocurrency. Most cryptocurrencies move up and down together, not because of an evil mastermind where there's someone saying these are sympathetic products so they should trade similarly. It's actually just because they're bonded by the liquidity in their trading pairs.
Can you explain that? Is that a view you still hold?
Well, yeah. I mean, so historically, Hex's liquidity, like when Hex first launched, it was tied primarily to Ethereum, and then it was tied primarily to USDC, and then some whale came along and tied it to Ethereum, but then that whale went away. It's tied back to USDC again. So it's really up to the market participants on what pairs they want to provide liquidity. And so if you look at Hex versus Bitcoin,
I'm sitting here thinking about more and shit. My bad.
Hex is up versus Bitcoin.
Because I had wondered that. I was like, if you start off a liquidity pair or something, can somebody come and just change it and make, well, not change it, but indirectly change it by adding more of another thing to it? So the answer is yes.
250 fold. Now, today, as we speak, from January 5th of 2020, it's up versus the dollar 250. What is it? It's 25. God darn it. Whatever a quarter of 10,000x is. 250 or 2,500x.
Okay, yeah. He said stop. He gonna stop cursing. The God darn it just now was kind of cute.
Pause.
That was good. That was very family friendly. I mean, a mom would have found that very cute.
The returns are still for 2,500. God darn it. Whatever a quarter of 10,000.
Oh, he is adorable.
250 or 2,500x. So the returns are still absolutely insane. And that's the thing is it's like, okay, if Bitcoin's going to drop 75, Ethereum's going to drop 85, and Hex is going to drop 95, which one of them do you think is going to get up the hardest? Let's look at Bitcoin. In the 5 years from the all-time high of 2017.
Look at his eyes now versus when he was talking about Bitcoin. Hold up. Look at his face, yo. All right, let's see.
Give Grayscale money for fake buy currency.
He's on the same thing.
DXFY
He's looking over to the left to recall.
Right. So the dollar is at 20
He's looking over
highs versus all
trying
the
to
other fiat
remember.
currencies.
Sure.
Cryptocurrencies move up and down together.
Well, yeah. I mean, so it's tied back to USDC again. So Hex is up versus Bitcoin 250 fold. It's up versus it's 25. God darn it. Whatever a quarter of 10,000x is. 250 or 2,500x. So the returns are still absolutely insane. And that's the thing is it's like, okay, if Bitcoin's going to drop 75, Ethereum's going to drop 85, and Hex is going to drop 95, which one of them do you think is going to get up the hardest? Let's look at Bitcoin. In the 5 years from the all-time high of 2017, at the end of it, early 2018, till
he's more confident.
5 years later, Bitcoin did a 3.5x its all-time high. It went from 20K to 69K in 5 years. It's trash. It's absolute garbage. And in 2 years, Hex went up 10,000.
That was so cute about it.
So like you used to be. So let's take Ethereum.
I was saying it from
You used to be able to get
mother's
2,000
perspective.
Ethereum for one Bitcoin when they had their crowd sale. Now you can get, I think, 14.
Oh, my bad.
I think one Bitcoin when they had their crowd sale.
Oh.
Now you can get, I think, 14. And Bitcoiners don't understand they're getting slaughtered. You're like, hey guys, we know how to read price charts out here in reality land, and you used to be able to get 2,000, and now you can just get 14.
in a recent podcast, you said that Bitcoin whales are centralized scumbags. You said they're scummy people. They're just going to sell it. Please elaborate.
Yes.
Sure. You can only get 13 Ethereum for Bitcoin now, by the way.
Damn.
You used to get 2,000.
Okay.
Bitcoin wrecked. So a lot of these large entities in Bitcoin are true scumbags. So for instance, when I told you that Grayscale holds 3% of all the Bitcoin, that's the opposite of what Bitcoin is invented. That is a centralized counterparty that can choose to just not pay you. And then there's a website that tracks all these like industrial entities that bought big Bitcoin bags, and they have 7% of the total.
Well, okay.
And so like Mt. Gox holds 141,000 Bitcoin. What's the only thing they can do with them? Sell them or give them to other people that will probably sell them. That's it. How did they get those? Through fraud. The guy ran a fraudulent fractional reserve exchange that got hacked and had huge errors. And then, so he's got 140K. The guy already dumped, he used to have 280. He already dumped half of it.
But I was looking at the, you can't see. I was looking at the timestamps, how Hex works at the end of this video. I was like, damn, that means not many people are gonna watch it. But the people that will watch this are the people who are like, oh, this is cool, because they're gonna watch the whole thing. So that's kind of who you want to hear it anyway. Pump it. All right.
So that guy was dumping back when Bitcoin was 10K. He was helping push the price down to 3K in 2018. Mm-hmm. Who else has lots of Bitcoin? Oh, the Bitfinex hacker. He had 70,000 Bitcoin. And now the United States Department of Justice is trying to sell them, apparently, instead of giving them back to Bitfinex where they came from. Because, hey, I don't know, maybe the DOJ doesn't like crypto.
Guys, you have like buttons. They give you like buttons. It's literally right there. Most of y'all got it in your hand, right there. Just bring it up front, man. Bring it to the front. Literally, on the UI, you turn it blue, it brings it to the front. So bring it to the front, put it on my desk. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And then who else has a bunch? Ross Ulbricht of the Silk Road fame. Don't even know how many the government seized from him, but they want to sell his stack too. And so you have all these giant. Now, by the way, when I say 70,000 Bitcoin, do you know how much money that is? Let me do that math real quick. 70,000 times 22,000.
All right, I kind of want to look at some cryptos. I'm in the mood.
So the Bitfinex hacker was sitting on $1.5 billion. The Mt. Gox people are sitting on $3 billion.
I might learn something here, but
and these are all going to hit the market.
How Hex works. Here's how Hex works. For all you guys that are curious about Hex and how it works, this is how it works.
Hex works because it is a protocol that you founded. It's so, like you said, it's secure. Now I'm just wondering. I'm wondering a lot of things. But yeah, explain just in for those of us who don't know what Hex is. Mm-hmm. What is the mission of Hex? Why did you design it the way you did?
So Bitcoin tried to be digital cash. Cash is about $5 trillion printed. Time deposits is 7.2 trillion. So time deposits is a larger market than printed cash. So Hex is the best and first attempt at turning time deposits and monetizing time, putting that on the blockchain. So what's the most popular product at your bank? Savings account. Okay, what's probably the second most popular? Time deposits, which is just a savings account plus a time lock. They pay you extra interest. So all Hex is Bitcoin with a proof of work change. Bitcoin inflates to reward miners to destroy the environment and dump the price. Period. Hex inflates to reward stakers to lock up coins and protect the price. That's it. There are two coins that inflate single-digit percentages. One blows up the environment, one protects the price, which is perhaps why our price slaughters Bitcoin's price and Ethereum's price slaughters everything. I mean, we're up 75x versus Ethereum now after the dump. We're up 250x versus Bitcoin now after the dump. So I don't understand why people have like such a hard time getting Hex. It's literally just Bitcoin with a proof of work change. Bitcoin inflates to reward miners. We inflate to reward people that lock up their coins. That's
man, I wish he would get into the T-shares and shit though, man. Like explain T-shares because that's it. in a nutshell, though. Like, that's not going to induce FOMO like what you think, which it deserves, right? The T-shares is what need to be explained by him in a simple way.
It's on your
Explain
website.
T-shares that
it
simply.
says that Hex is the first certificate of deposit or fixed
Maybe he
deposit
does.
on a blockchain. Okay, how does it work like a CD?
Well, it doesn't. So it's just like, how does Bitcoin work as a currency? It doesn't. How does like monopoly money work as money? It doesn't. So it's highly volatile. Is a CD at your bank highly volatile? No. Is a CD at your bank pay you 1,000,000% interest? No.
Okay, but
Does
why
a CD at
does
your
why
bank
does
pay
it
you
use that
more if
analogy?
less people stake? No.
Why do you have
Because
that analogy on your website?
Because it's when you give your coat to the coat check guy at a club, he gives you a receipt, right? What's that? It's a certificate of deposit.
Okay.
A certificate that you gave him your coat.
I see.
And so, like, it's the family like
He
this
kind of
test
got
would
him. It's
indicate-
like he tried to say it's not, but he would have been better off just explaining how it was.
that Hex is most similar to Bitcoin. But what's the most similar time
Because it
marking
is. If
thing
you're going to
we
call
have
it a certificate of deposit anyway, why are you saying it's not?
out there? Like, if the longer you lock, the more interest you make. Well, I mean, banks do that. The longer you lock, the more interest you make. We have that parameter. As a matter of fact, we copied their parameters. So every year that you lock, they pay you about 20% extra interest. We copied those parameters because they were known successful into Hex. And so you can, it's just like, all cars are kind of built the same, but some of them are used in demolition derby, but it's the same car. And so you can give people the same tool, but they're going to use it wildly differently.
Yeah.
And so it has parameters that are similar to time deposits, but it has parameters that are totally different. Right.
Yeah.
So your time
So he
deposits,
should have just
security.
said it is, and then kind of talked about the differences instead of trying to come out and say it's not. And he's like, well, why does it say on the site? Well, fuck. You know what I'm
It
saying?
can just not give you your money.
Does Hex
In
have
Hex.
a fixed supply?
No, it keeps inflating. But here's the thing. Here's the thing everyone gets wrong. When was the best time to buy Bitcoin? When it had the highest inflation. When was the worst time to buy Bitcoin? When it had the lowest inflation. Life is counterintuitive.
Mm-hmm.
When was the best time to buy Bitcoin? When Satoshi owned 100% of the coins and the ownership was totally centralized. When there was no liquidity. When everyone called it a scam. That was the best time to buy Bitcoin. And then people look at Hex and they're like, oh my God, the ownership's centralized. Oh my God, it's not that many places. Oh no. And you're just like, yeah, these are the same parameters Bitcoin had when it was the best possible opportunity. And so when you're looking at inflation rates, what matters is the inflation being sold? Because that's what price cares about.
Hell yeah.
The inflation in Bitcoin
That's
has
what's
to get sold
important.
to pay for electricity and mining hardware, period.
That's the FUD
Inflation
that everybody
has to-
keeps coming with. Well, you got in so much inflation, man. How's the price going to go up?
Does not have to get sold because you don't have the overhead of mining and electricity bills.
Doesn't have to
And
get
so if you
sold.
look at what stakers have done, the average stake length has gone up and up and up and up, where I think it's like 7 years now. I think the last time we talked, it was like 5 years. Like the average stake length just keeps getting longer. And so this is people believing in the system more and more. As a matter of fact, I don't think there's ever been a financial instrument in the history of mankind where people have locked up so much money for so long. Ever.
Okay.
If you make a 15-year stake, you cannot get out without a penalty. To get your principal out, you have to serve 7.5 years.
I mean, maybe he'll go into it on part 2. Yeah, so I would say part 2, I don't think they're going to end the conversation right there on Hex. So I think part 2 will probably be mostly about Hex. So we got to retweet that shit because that's the one that we want everybody to see. Let's look at some alts right after this. Break it down. Just check in on the market a little bit. Bitcoin flirting with 20. I'm not sure I would be too bullish right here. We'll see though. PulseChain, true. I mean, if PulseChain wasn't gonna come out, he would have shut up about it by now. He ain't gonna still be going around talking about how it's gonna solve everything. But I think the FUD for PulseChain will definitely be people saying that it's not real. The coins are fake copies. T-Drop Theta platform. You lost me at Theta. Theta doesn't feel like real crypto. If you see cake, bites, financing on the ship. I already know what it is. It's more. What up, Charlie? Appreciate everybody turning in your like buttons, your free like buttons. Hold on, we gotta change that, because actually y'all not turning in your notification. I mean your like buttons. I'm giving you the likes because they're free. So you take it. So don't forget your free likes down there, guys. that's a mind fuck right there. S'mores. I'm thinking, should I change the logo to a s'more and just make that the meme? It's actually a s'more, but it's really called more. You know, I don't want to make it too confusing. LL gonna rug? Oh man, I saw a tweet. This right here. This dude, yo, I mean, I'm not sure if this is okay or not. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm not sure if this is okay. Like, why don't you just be a supporter? Just be a regular supporter. Don't have no. Wait till you see what's in store over at Power City. I recently decided to step down from my official role. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. What's this right here? What? Oh, I muted them because they be talking about politics. I don't even want to see politics on my timeline. Motherfuckers getting shot and shit. Damn. Like, I don't want to see that. Yes, Trevon is okay. Oh, talking about TV? Got you. I kind of get it. All right, let's jump into some shitties. A new D Live. Nah, we don't need no more of those. We don't need no more social media platforms. The ones we got good. It's time for Pooh chart. I need this song in my bathroom for calm shits. All right, let's look at let's see what's up the most. Let's just, stroll. Whoa, cake. Damn, and my shit locked up. My dumb ass. It come out in this should be coming out soon though. So maybe we'll be up here. I don't double my holdings though from staking. So hopefully it's right here when it ends. I think it ends back here, September. Link. Yeah, we got some stuff running, man. BNB up 6. It just broke out of this. Coming to resistance though. Iceberg right ahead. So don't go chasing waterfalls, guys. Dot. I'm not really watching that. Cardano looking like it wants to break out. Bullish cross there. VeChain, now we're starting to get into some of the ones. Hex, still looking good. FTT, looks like it might break out. Hex BTC turning green. NDX, yeah, coming to resistance. So, if that stuff starts to come down, maybe cryptos will too, Very clean chart there. Total market cap, Doge. All right. Now we get into the ones that's down. Near Matic. We're getting some that's stalling out, but this is a pretty good stall out. It's not dumping. It's just coming, everything is running to a little bit of resistance, at least these higher ones like Hex. So when, and these could be leading actually, we'll see. S&P. Maybe they're leading. Maybe this is what we're about to see. Yeah, BCH looks like some of the stuff that was up yesterday. BCH, ENS. LYXE pre-mainnet. Save any of those. Oh, nah, I didn't. Let's look at this. Velo still going. Hedron up 8. Post Doge. Post Doge ends today. So if you haven't claimed your Post Doge, right now, then you're probably just not even paying attention to crypto. Looks good though. Wish I had more, Let's see. Is this paired? Yeah, paired with Rap BNB. Cold down. Down again. Let's see. No, we was, yeah. I remember, yeah. It's looking pretty, it's looking all right though. Let's see. Yeah, don't chase him. Where's Revolt at? Lido down. Just a little bit. Yeah. Avax and Saul. God damn. Get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. BTC double top on daily. Yeah, it looks like it's running out of steam. I think it's gonna pull back somewhere in here and make a red day, and then we'll find out how much support it has. You were on log scale on what? Do you think CNS is going to generate significant gains this time around? It has a good pump. You know what? I think I did see that because I did take a peek. I'm starting to peek at my portfolio a little bit. I mean, it's not much liquidity, but that just means it can go up fast, you know? So I think they changed their CEO again, which is like, what? I don't know, man. I have a lot more CNS than I did back here. What's this? I mean, yeah, it can run. I don't know. I'm not buying any because I'm mining it so fast. It's like, why would I buy any? But it's got a little liquidity on it down here at the low. It's still got some liquidity. Actually, let's see something. Can I go here? No. I know what I can do. I go to this. Boom. Holders. Pancake swap. No. I don't know. I can't find what I'm looking for. I'm trying to see. I know what it is. I know what it is. I go here. Man, you don't use it, you lose it. Info. CNS. Liquidity. 600K. I mean, I don't want to keep on trying to defend it, but I still get why CNS will work because the liquidity is low. That's what I always say. Let's throw in the watch list. Let's watch it. So I got a lot of that actually. I mean, it's crazy because it's inflating so fast. And even though it's went down so much, I still have like a good bag of it. What else? Let's see here. LBC up 4%. Boson. Berry, but I think that shit's dead. YFII up 28%. Let's see what that's doing. Remember that one? Damn, 39K in liquidity. I thought this was way more legit than that. Excuse me. Wow, it didn't even really go down that much. I mean, from here, don't count that, I guess so. Oh yeah. It doesn't look like it though. Oh, it went down to 300. Whoa. Wow. That's up a lot. Yo, that shit up 600% since June. I mean, it's the liquidity. The liquidity is so damn low. Really? But an 88 million fully diluted market cap. Y'all remember this? Yeah, this is shit though. Yeah. But that's crazy, it's up that much. I wonder where Marco is. When he been gone for a while though. So yeah, when he come back, it's time to get out. Be in the chat every day with a new coin. Some ex YouTuber had 66 watcher and it had no one chatting but my dumbass bots. Dumbass bots. I mean, sometimes, it's not that many people in here chatting. Like 1% be chatting. We're gonna get a classic in the car rolling video from me. I thought about doing one the other day, but I didn't really have much to talk about. I'll do one. See how it performs. Let's see the new pairs. Balancer, new balancer pairs. It's interesting. Save Mars. No, I didn't save any of them. You know, I get rugged on this just because of the numbers. The numbers! And this one. Yeah, I sit in these for a day or so and get rugged just off the first ones I see, but you know, it's probably gonna go to zero. But it's worth throwing something at. That's if I was sitting there. But I don't know. If I had something in a wallet to throw away, yeah. On a new wallet that I don't care if it gets hacked. There's a lot of other factors, so don't just do that. It could end up much worse. Yeah. Yep. All right, I'm about to get out of here. You guys have a good weekend. If you're a member, just say stay tuned for possibly some more info. Literal more info. If you're a Patreon, you're all set. The hard part is going to be the YouTube members, because everybody, man, you got to be active. It's got to be active. If you're a member and you're active, you're probably going to be all right based on your TJ color. FPS, I'm thinking about it. All right. Talk to y'all.